Welcome back, friends. In this tutorial, you will learn how to use the VLOOKUP function's approximate match option. To explain the use of VLOOKUP Approximate Match, I have created here two examples. First of all, let's understand what is given here in the example and what we need to do here. In this example, I have the student's name and their mark obtained details. Requirement here is to find out the grade of each student based on the grading criteria given here. In this second example, I have the details of sales representative and their sales revenue. Requirement is to find out the commission amount payable to them based on the commission criteria given here. In these cases, we can use the approximate match of VLOOKUP. Let's see the theoretical description and formula syntax of VLOOKUP function. VLOOKUP function looks for a value in the leftmost column of a table and then returns a value in the same row from a column you specify. By default, the table must be sorted in an ascending order. VLOOKUP has 4 arguments in the formula. These are lookup value, table array, column index number, and range lookup. Lookup value is the value for which we have to search for the result. Table array is the source data, where we search our result. Column index number is the column position of the result to be picked up from the table array. Range lookup is the type of lookup to be performed. In range lookup, there are 2 options. One is the exact match, and the other is approximate match. In this tutorial, we are looking at the approximate match. If you want to learn the exact match option, please learn it from the tutorial link provided in description section below. While using VLOOKUP, if we skip the range lookup parameter, VLOOKUP will take the approximate match as a default one. Notice the word default. This you can see in the second line of statement in the VLOOKUP function description. By default, the table must be sorted in an ascending order. This line is applicable only to the approximate match scenario. If you are using exact match, this second line of description is not applicable. In this example, to find the grade of student, we have to look up the mark obtained by a student in this grading criteria table. When the closest or same match which is smaller than or equal to mark obtained is found, then the result will be picked from the specified column of the table array. The necessary condition here is the lookup value in the table array must be organized or sorted in ascending order, which means smallest to largest order. Like you see here, marks are 0, 50, 60, 70, and 90, which is ascending order. Let's use VLOOKUP here in C4 cell. Press is equal to type VLOOKUP, open parentheses. In the lookup value, click on the mark obtained of student A. Put a comma. In the table array, select the grading criteria table. Lock the table by pressing F4 key in keyboard. Put a comma. In the column index number, put 2. Because grade is given in the second column of a table array. Put a comma. In the range lookup parameter, select the approximate match. Or, you can just skip this parameter here. Because if you skip, formula will take the approximate match as default one. But in this case, I will take the approximate match by double-clicking on it. Close parentheses and hit enter. Here you see, grade is given as A. This formula searched for the first closest or exact match which is smaller than or equal to the lookup value. Then, picked up corresponding value of second column. Drag the formula down by using the fill handle. Here you see, all the grades have been calculated. Let's move to second example, where we need to calculate the sales commission of sales representatives. Before using approximate match of VLOOKUP, always make sure the lookup values in the left column of source table are sorted in small to large order. Notice here, the sales revenue are kept in small to large order. Here, to get 250 commission, sales revenue must be at least 2,000. For commission of 320, sales revenue must be at least 3,000, and so on. Let's use the VLOOKUP here in C4 cell. Press is equal to type VLOOKUP, open parentheses. In the lookup value, click on the sales revenue of sales representative name 1. Put a comma. In the table array, select the commission criteria table. Lock the table by pressing F4 key in the keyboard. Put a comma. In the column index number, put 2, because the commission amounts are in the second column. Now, Close the formula with the parentheses by skipping the range lookup parameter, which will take the approximate match by default. Press Enter key. Commission is calculated as 500. Fill the formula down by drag and drop. Here you see, all commission amounts are calculated. So, this is all about using the approximate match option in the VLOOKUP function. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing this channel if you are new here. If you want to practice this function, download the sample data file from the video description below. See you in next tutorial.